school suspensions, which are probably use of illegal substances in the home. We addressed that in our last meeting. We
Good
talked
conversation
about,
about that.
a very good conversation. And also the lack of parental guidance, because many of our students are in group homes or foster homes, or even with their parents, but their parents are
Unstable.
not, there you go. And so, but we can't control that.
Right.
What we can control is what we do here, in the classroom and in the school. That environment that Rosalba mentioned as being hostile, we can definitely work on that, making a culture where the students don't feel like there's hostility.
And I think, go back to what you're saying for so long, and, the code switching. So you imagine a parent having to always code switch as a young adult, coming to a hostile environment. So these are students of parents who are a product of the same hostile educational system, right? And so you can imagine what's going on at home. The parents want to see their kids do well, but when you still have that experience, will you show up to a PTA meeting? Probably not. So when you make an effort to come, probably not. You didn't have the best experience, when you were, a student. So sometimes it's very challenging to switch it and saying, you know what, I'm really going to trust the system, because some parents never really they have a lot of distrust for the system, because of their experiences. And so it's really, getting that trust. And I almost think, not only pulling the students in, but really doing more to pull parents in. And, really getting them to trust the school system, in a way that's beneficial not only to their student, but to them also. So finding ways that they can have a voice, because I think we're always telling parents what they should be doing. I'd rather, listen, tell me how to do my job, and, tell me how to be great too. I want to hear from you, how can I serve you? And so bringing the parents in, and getting them in, reacclimated to a setting that really probably didn't appreciate them when they were going through high school.
So,
I would say one thing to add on to that. One of the things that I always talk to the kids who come to OCI about, and I think teachers need to have this attitude, is I'm here to serve you.
Yes.
I'm not your boss. I'm not higher than you, better than you. I'm here to serve you. So coming from that perspective, use me.
Yes.
And I think that takes a certain level of humility, a
Yes.
certain level of humanity, where you just put the kid in a position of power. And I think that we as teachers need to start from that perspective. One of the things I do when I first, at the beginning of the year, I would show the kids my baby picture. I would show them like they do, like the staff does. They show pictures and, I'm swimming, I'm, whatever. But I would show them my baby picture and say, I was a baby once. I wasn't always, who I am now. And so treat me like I'm somebody's baby, And so I think for teachers, we're like, I'm the boss, you do, whatever. And I think it has to come from that place of like, no, we're all human beings. You're different. We are different. We're all different. And it's like, man, like it's all about respect and stuff. So I think when you're talking about parents, I'm here to serve.
Yeah.
I think teachers need to have that attitude rather than I have the knowledge.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you the knowledge. It's like, no, I'm here to serve you. Use me. What am I doing wrong? You let me know. It's like,
What would you like to do? I do that in my class all the time. Okay, so let's take a pause. What would you like to do? Okay, so I want to work it like this. Okay, so let's work it like that. Let's work the problem like that. Now, what do you want to do next? And they enjoy that because it's empowering.
Mhm.
I think, that's what getting just like, it's just an
we're
empowering.
afraid to give kids power.
And I don't know why.
It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm like, I do that too with the most difficult kids. I'm like, you know what, use me. What would you like for me to do? When I have my IEP meetings, I tell my kids, what would you like for me to say about you? Because here's the thing, I need you to be able to tell your story. Because so many other people have been telling your story for you. So you tell me, how do you want your story to be written? And they say, oh, like this. Can you tell me about this? I'm like, oh yeah, let's talk about that. And like, are you gonna tell them bad things? I'm like, well, we'll be honest, but there's so many good things that I don't even think they'll be able to remember the bad things. And so that's where I get as like they have the power to tell their story. But so often, everybody's been telling it for them, or telling them how to tell their story. And so yeah. So,
I think it's been more than 20 minutes ago.
Well, I need
But we did good though. We're done.